Kobe wasn't supposed to be the face of a dynasty. He came into the league as a teenager, a kid with confidence that bordered on arrogance, waving off veterans and demanding the last shot. They said he was selfish. They said he was a Jordan wannabe. They said he'd never win without Shaq. For years, the media hammered that drum, writing his story for him, casting him as an incomplete star, a Robin in purple and gold. Then Shaq left, and Kobe was handed the chance to prove who he really was. The narrative was supposed to collapse without the diesel, but instead, Kobe wrote 2 more chapters, 2009 and 2010, where he stood alone as the alpha, leading the Lakers to back-to-back titles. Those rings weren't just jewelry, they were proof. Meanwhile, the comparison that stalked him for years wasn't just to Jordan, but to LeBron James. LeBron was anointed the king before he'd even laced up an NBA shoe. The chosen one, Sports Illustrated proclaimed, and ESPN echoed it endlessly. The media lined up behind LeBron, shaping the narrative before he'd won anything. While Kobe was still grinding, still stacking championships, still doing the very thing they claimed LeBron would someday do, it was as if people decided LeBron's legacy before he'd built it. While Kobe's was constantly under trial, and yet the rings don't lie. Kobe Bryant. 5. LeBron James. 4. That number alone should have ended the conversation, but here we are, still debating. When LeBron left Cleveland the first time, he did it on live television, breaking up with his franchise in front of millions. "I'm taking my talents to South Beach." That one sentence changed the NBA forever. LeBron engineered the super team era, teaming with Wade and Bosh, stacking the deck. And even then, even with that arsenal, he lost his first finals in Miami. Kobe never had to stage a press conference to justify his moves. He never left Los Angeles. He bled for one franchise for 20 years, through championships and lottery years. Through cheers and boos, through broken bones and torn ligaments, loyalty in Kobe's story isn't a footnote. It's the headline. Look at the competition each man faced on the road to rings. Kobe fought through the Spurs dynasty, the Celtics' Big Three, Dwight Howard's Magic, the Kings of the early 2000s, and Allen Iverson's Sixers. Those were wars against legends. LeBron. For most of his career, the Eastern Conference was a desert, and his finals runs came through paths paved with sub-.500 teams. When the tests came, they came in June and, more often than not, LeBron's super teams were either failing or barely surviving. Kyrie Irving's dagger in 2016 saved his legacy. Anthony Davis in the bubble did the heavy lifting. Every title LeBron has won has come with another Hall of Famer sharing the burden. Kobe, by contrast, demanded that others rise to his level. Pau Gasol wasn't a champion until Kobe forged him into one. Lamar Odom wasn't a star until Kobe dragged the greatness out of him. Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, Metta World Peace, they all became warriors because Kobe would accept nothing less. And then there's the killer instinct. Kobe wasn't just clutch, he was merciless. He wanted the last shot not for glory, but because he believed it was his duty. Teammates knew it. Opponents feared it. Ask Raja Bell, who smothered him on defense only to watch Kobe drain impossible fadeaways anyway. Ask Paul Pierce, who faced both Kobe and LeBron and admits the fear factor wasn't the same. Ask Tony Parker, who ranked Kobe above LeBron even after dismantling LeBron's Heat in 2014. Kobe was different. He wasn't out there to make friends. He was out there to destroy you. The mythology writes itself. 81 points against the Raptors. 62 points in 3 quarters against the Mavericks. The 2000 Finals, where a 21-year-old Kobe took over in overtime after Shaq fouled out, delivering a title-defining performance. April 2013, when he tore his Achilles, limped to the free throw line, calmly sank 2 shots, and walked off on his own power. Who else does that? Who else even tries? That's not just basketball. That's folklore. Meanwhile, LeBron has always calculated load management, longevity, preserving his body, strategic moves to maximize career years. It's smart. It's efficient, but it doesn't ignite the soul the way Kobe did. Kobe gave you everything. Every night, every possession, no matter what it cost him. He didn't care if it shortened his career. He cared about winning right now. That's why the fans loved him, why players feared him, why his legend only grows with time. Kobe Bryant belongs in the top 5. For some, he belongs even higher. Michael Jordan is the standard, yes. But Kobe was the closest anyone has ever come to matching that standard: the footwork, the mid-range game, the competitive fire, the championships. If Jordan is number 1, Kobe is number 2 at the shooting guard position, and for many, number 2 overall. And yet, somehow, his name still gets pushed aside when the lists are drawn. Maybe it's because he didn't eclipse Jordan. Maybe it's because he wasn't LeBron's size. Maybe it's because he never played the media game. But Kobe's career doesn't need anyone's permission to stand among the greats. 5 rings, 20 years with one team, an unshakable killer instinct, the respect of his peers and the fear of his enemies. Kobe Bryant doesn't just belong in the top 10. He doesn't just belong in the conversation. He is the conversation. So the question isn't, where is Kobe on your all-time list? The question is, how much longer are we going to disrespect him by pretending it's even a debate? Now I want to hear from you. Is Kobe Bryant top 5 all time? Does he belong above LeBron James on your list? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you believe Mamba deserves more respect. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dive breakdowns into the legends of the game.